See they dynamic.
Hey y'all, today is not a good day for me.
What's that? Okay. So, all last night, baby girl was moaning and crying and shit. Not like the good moans and the good cries and stuff. I'm talking about all night long, uncomfortable, because she has round ligament pain. Now, round ligament pain, is going to affect the lower abdomen, and typically it's pain that comes on either one side or both sides of like the stomach area, which is like caused by the uterus being stretched out, or the uterus lining being stretched out, from what I understand, to accommodate the baby's weight and the blood flow, because she has the proper blood flow to support the baby. So all night, no sleep for me. Rubbing her back. What's that we had? What's that pad called? The heating pad. Had that. Man, it was vicious. I ain't gonna even hold you. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely vicious. And yeah, to say the least, I barely got sleep. Not the best introduction for us to have, being as though, I look like I ain't sleeping weeks. But it's cool.
Y'all, I'm just saying, mommies to be, or if you've already had your baby, I don't know if any of you have experienced this, but this is the worst pain ever. It almost feels like you want to push the baby out, but it's all it is that the baby is making room so that the baby can grow. Now, I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'4", so it's not the greatest feeling. Now,
6'2".
like,
Yeah.
my fiance is how tall is he? He's 6'2", so he's very tall, and I feel like our son is going to be very long. So I'm not really sure, but y'all, like, mommies to be, what is going on in the world? Like, I just told him I don't remember having this pain with my daughter, but like he said, every pregnancy is different. It's not the same. And he was like, you are going to experience a different, experience, which is true. And I think sometimes I just be looking for the same type of pregnancy. And plus, I had a girl. I'm having a boy this time. So, I just don't. I'm trying to wrap my mind around it sometimes, because right now, like I said, I don't remember this pain. I don't remember this dull, achy pain where I was whining all night long. Like, I didn't get any sleep. He didn't get any sleep because I kept him up and I was whining. Even my daughter was like, "Mommy, what's wrong with you?" But it's really terrible, but it's not, I mean to do it. Like, there's really nothing I can do. I took some Tylenol. I have a belly band on, and they said, the baby is healthy. They liked his heartbeat. There was nothing wrong with me, but it's just this pain is horrible. When I say, and I have to say it just like that, it's horrible. Like, you want to cry all day long. There's no relief. It's no letting up. Now, he put a heating pad on my back last night. He massaged the lower part of my back so that I wouldn't cry, but I think he kind of did that because he wanted me to be quiet, but not on purpose. He just was like, oh my gosh, I need to get some sleep because it's that bad. It wakes you up out of your sleep and you can't. Isn't that true?
Very uncomfortable fella. Trust me, very uncomfortable.
But he's been very, very, very supportive and helpful. Even when he don't want to be, he just be like, is there anything I can do for you? Like, he sat next to me and I held his hand. He said, how long did it take me to go to sleep?
It took you minutes, just a few minutes. You was just knocked out. You balled up like a little cheese, Carol, and you was out.
So
Yeah, it wears on the mother because they say this is what is expected to happen, but it also wears on the father. I'm talking about the ones that are supportive. That if you're a part of the situation, then you walking through her pains with her. You not, sit on the sideline like the hell with you. You deal with that shit on your own if you give a damn. See, because I give a damn, I'm making sure that I'm 100% there with her, and letting her know that I got her back, and she ain't going through it alone. Because it's worse to feel like you're going through something alone, and your partner is there. So it makes it even worse. It makes you feel like you're really alone. So I'm gonna let her know that she's not alone. Support her, and yes, it does wear on me too. You can see it in my face. I am tired. And she was whining all last night, and I was like, man, you gonna have to be quiet a little bit.
And y'all, I was supposed to work this weekend, but I couldn't even work because that's how bad it was. Like, I got a doctor's note, which is great.
Yeah.
But I gotta go to work today. There was no way that I was gonna take off for a third time. I just gotta push through this pain right now, and I'm trying not to go to work crying and whining. I'm gonna just have to.
You just pop that Tylenol so that
be quiet.
That should work in a little bit.
It's an achy feeling. It's not good, and I just told him. I said I thought that getting through the first trimester was bad. Was over. Like, I didn't have...
because that was a rough time.
It probably wasn't the... that was the worst one, where I had morning sickness, and I couldn't eat nothing. Like,
irritable.
Yeah, I was just irritated. I couldn't eat. Like, I just didn't want to do anything. I didn't have any energy to even clean. But once I got myself together, I'm like, yes, I'm back. I can do this. I can do everything. And then all of a sudden, actually, it just crept up on me. Last Friday? I was irritated. Like, I was just like, what's going on? I didn't think anything of it. I just was like, I'm probably just tired. And it got worse and worse.
Sure did.
And worse, to the point I was like, I need to figure out if I'm not in labor. And mind you, mommies to be, those of you ever what do I want to say? If you've never been in labor, because I had a C-section, you really don't know what labor pains feel like. So I'm not really sure if I was in labor. I didn't know what I was doing, but I know something was not right. So I went to labor and delivery, and thank God, like, he's healthy. Our son he's thriving, but he's just making room to grow, and I just got to deal with it. It's just like when you get pregnant, your body is no longer yours. It's the baby's.
Yeah.
And the baby's gonna do whatever they have to do. I ain't gonna say that, I'll take that back, but the baby's gonna do what they have to do to grow, to get nourishment, to do whatever they have to do. Even that's why sometimes when I don't want to eat, he makes me eat, because my fiance makes me eat, because
what's your fiance name?
Joshua makes me eat.
Mm-hmm.
This guy right here.
Well, that now. Shout out to the real.
So he makes me eat so that our son can have nourishment. He's upset with me because if I'm not eating or drinking water, he's like, our son is not getting food. That's not right. Yeah. And it's not even that. The baby's going to get nourishment whether it's off of me, period. But what happens is, mommies to be, or mommies that already had your baby, that the baby's going to pull from whatever they got to pull from. So if they have to pull your nourishment that you got left, they going to do that. And that's going to make you feel sick.
Yep.
So I'm just trying my best. Like, all I can do is pray and just get through it. Like I was asking God last night, you have to give me the strength to get this. I know that I can do this. I know that I can get through this.
Walk them through your morning regimen when you have to, get up. What do you do, you know what I'm saying? Like part of your morning regimen when you have to get up, take your medicine, how do you be feeling?
So when I get up, like most of the time I feel good. Like I'm not feeling sick or anything like that. Like I wake up, I get my daughter ready for school. Then I take my prenatals. I take a blood thinner because I do have hypertension. Then
the aspirin, it's just baby. This is low. It's just baby aspirin, 81 milligrams. But because I know, because I work in the health field, I'm on an ambulance, so we all know that that's a blood thinner. Aspirin is a blood thinner. However, why don't you let them know, your transition of how you start to come along with the baby. How did you, when you first started up until now, because you got a couple videos out there, where do you feel right now outside of the round ligament pain? How do you feel about the pregnancy, and what do you think?
I mean, I feel good. I'm not going to say when I first found out that I was pregnant, like, I just thought I was going to not make it. I hate to say that, but I don't know if you guys ever felt like that, but I was just like, oh no, I can't do this. Then, like he said, every pregnancy is different. This pregnancy, I feel, is different because when I had my daughter, I was 33. Now I'm 41. And I guess now my patience is more low because I don't like to feel uncomfortable. I don't
think that's because you 30, you getting, because it's a second baby. She don't got no patience at all.
Well, okay, I got all the patience. No, I feel like I don't. That's not what I'm saying. Like, I'm not blaming it because I don't have patience. It's just that I feel like, when you're a little bit younger, you do have certain energies. And now I'm starting to realize,
zapped.
Oh my goodness, every little pain zaps the heck out of me. Mm-hmm. Whether, he could be talking to me, I'm sorry. If Joshua could be talking to me,
I'm sorry.
I apologize. So we're working on that. So I feel
we working on that.
I feel like I was saying that if I'm sleepy and he's talking to me, sometimes he doesn't understand. When that sleep hits me, you gotta go to sleep. You can't talk. Like, he'd be like, what you mean? I'm like, no, I gotta go to sleep. I have to go to sleep. There's nothing. I can't talk to you right now. I gotta go to sleep. And he's looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, I don't want to hear nothing he's got to say, but mommies to be, let Joshua know that when sleep hits you, it is real. You have to go to sleep, don't you?
Nah, forget all that sleep stuff. Sleep is a part of it, but she be just dragging around this joint.
No, sleep.
Give me this thing. Miss, she be dragging around here. And I think she be milking it a little bit too.
I don't.
I think she be trying milking the situation. She like, oh, I'm tired. And I be like, come on. But if I told her, hey, we about to go to the store to go shopping or something, she'd be at the door before I can get the words out.
That's not true. I still be moving slow. Like, we could be in the store and he could be like, baby, come on. I'm like, no, I can't. This is the fastest I can walk.
Well, that's true. Sometimes you do be on turtle time.
And he'll have to pull me to walk. Like, this, I'm telling you, this pregnancy is real. Matter of fact, I gotta stop saying this pregnancy. Any pregnancy is just real. Like, motherhood is real. No matter if you already have a child and you're raising that child and you're getting the child ready for school, homework, motherhood ain't easy. And it's just like,
fatherhood is worse. We got it bad.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say fathers don't have it bad, but mommies have it. Like, we gotta make sure you doing homework. We gotta make sure you gotta get your clothes together.
But we gotta tolerate all that stuff, not nonsense. At the same time, be providers and take care of a lot of stuff that's going on.
True that, but at the
we can't minimize each other's role though.
Right, I'm not doing that. But I feel like kids they go to their mommies. Like, and I mean, of course, you know, the sons go to their fathers. They might, I'm on my daddy, but as soon as they see their mommy, it's a whole different story. It's like you be like, all right, forget me eating, you eat. Then as soon as they eat, you think they consent. As soon as you whip your food out, they like, out some. What you mean, some? You just ate.
She don't like sharing no food, by the way.
Yeah, I don't.
Don't like sharing nothing.
When I am at mommies to be or mommies that have your baby already, did you ever experience this? When you are pregnant, food is life. Yes.
Don't look at nothing that belongs to her. She don't want no parts of sharing. I be like, damn, let me get something. See, I might get the same thing she ordered. I might get the same thing. And somehow, some way, I might want some of hers, though. Because mine just don't taste the same. And hers tastes better.
I will order him the same. It don't be nothing different. It be the same
yours tastes different.
Exact thing. He might not get everything that's on the sandwich or because we both like totally different things. Like I like a lot of stuff on my food. He's just a simple type of guy.
You don't need it. You don't gotta overload it. You ain't gotta do none of that extra stuff. Just keep it plain Jane, so to speak. I'm good to go.
So but then for some reason he is a simple guy. He'll look at my food and it'll have everything on it, and he'll be like, "Let me get a bite." I'll give him a bite, and he'll be like, "For some reason that tastes good. Let me have some."
She don't
No,
she don't like
no.